Most people using AI right now will never make money from it. Not because AI doesn't work, but because they never build anything with it. They open ChatGPT, they ask questions, they get answers, then they close it. That's consumption, not construction. If you want AI to generate income, it must produce something that continues to exist after you log out. A digital asset. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build one simple, AI-powered productivity guide that can become a weekly income system. Not hype, not overnight success, just structure. If you understand this system, you can repeat it again and again. Think about your normal day. You wake up, you check messages, you scroll, you watch videos, you maybe even ask an AI something useful. But by the end of the day, what do you actually own? Nothing. Most AI users treat it like Google. They solve today's problem. They don't build tomorrow's leverage. Imagine a carpenter who borrows tools every day but never builds furniture to sell. That's how most people use AI. They use the tool. They never build the product. If AI is not producing an asset, it's just improving your convenience. Convenience does not compound. Assets do. Here's why 95% fail to monetize AI. They focus on answers. Successful builders focus on outputs. There's a difference. An answer disappears. An output can be packaged. For example, if you ask AI, how can I be more productive? You get advice. But if you ask AI, help me create a 15-page beginner productivity guide for remote workers, now you're building something. One creates clarity. The other creates inventory. Income comes from inventory, not insight. That's the shift. A digital AI asset is simple. It's something AI helps you create that solves a clear problem, can be delivered digitally, can be reused infinitely, does not require your presence to function. Examples: a productivity checklist, a weekly planner template, a time-blocking system guide, a focused work playbook. Think about real life. People struggle with distractions, time management, remote work chaos, phone addiction. If you build a structured solution guide once, it can be sold repeatedly. That's an asset. Step 1 is precision. You don't build a productivity guide. That's too broad. You build something specific. For example, 7-day productivity reset for remote workers. Or deep focus system for students who procrastinate. Specific problems convert. General advice doesn't. Think about daily life. If someone says, I want to be more productive, that's vague. But if someone says, I keep wasting 3 hours a day on my phone, now that's solvable. Your asset must solve something concrete. Specific pain equals higher value. Now you use AI strategically, not casually. You prompt it like this. Create a structured 7-day productivity reset plan for remote workers who struggle with distractions. Include daily actions, reflection exercises, and simple implementation steps. Notice the difference. You're not asking for tips. You're asking for structure. Then you refine. Ask AI to add checklists, add daily scripts, add examples, simplify language, create summaries. You are directing a tool. Like a manager, AI becomes your assistant, not your teacher. Now you convert output into format. This is simple. Copy structured content into Google Docs, Canva, any simple PDF tool. Add clean headings, bullet points, clear spacing. You are not designing art. You are packaging clarity. Think of a gym program PDF. It's not beautiful. It's structured. People pay for structure, not decoration. Once formatted, export as PDF. Now you have inventory. Now comes positioning. Your guide needs a clear title, a clear promise, a clear outcome. Not productivity guide, but reclaim 2 hours daily, the 7-day remote work productivity reset. Specific, outcome-based, concrete. People don't buy information. They buy transformation. Even small transformation. Saving 1 hour per day is valuable. If your guide helps someone reduce phone distraction by 30%, that's worth paying for. Now distribution. You don't need complex funnels. Start simple. Create content around productivity. Shorts, posts, breakdowns. At the end, offer the guide. You can use Gumroad, PayHip, simple link in bio tools. No complicated automation required at first. Remember, the goal is weekly repetition, not perfection. Here's why this becomes weekly income. Because content drives attention. Attention drives trust. Trust drives small purchases. Small purchases repeat. You can create one guide this week, improve it next week, create a second version later, stack assets. Just like books on a shelf, each one small, together powerful. That's compounding. Once one guide works, you expand. Productivity for students, entrepreneurs, creators, corporate workers. Same structure, different audience. The system stays, only the angle changes. That's scalability. You are not chasing trends. You are building a library. Every week, you add another asset. Over time, that becomes leverage. AI does not create income. Systems do. Most people will continue using AI for answers. A few will use it to build assets. If you build one structured digital product and repeat the process weekly, you stop depending on daily effort. That's leverage. This channel is about AI digital asset systems, not shortcuts. If you're serious about building with AI instead of consuming it, subscribe. We build structure here, not noise.